Alright, now so let's go ahead and continue working with this. So we have to remove this scroll bar, which is pretty annoying. So I'm just gonna go to public. I'm gonna go to assets, CSS right here. I'm gonna go to style.css. I'm gonna go to the body. I'm gonna go overflow right here, -x hidden. It's pretty simple to do. So let's just save this and let's actually go ahead and refresh. Alright, so as you can see, the scroll bar now it's actually gone. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue working with this. So the next step will actually be working or integrating. Let me see. Let's refresh this. There's something wrong with this part down here. Alright, so why it's working, why it's showing up like this basically. Let's go ahead and go Control F5. Huh, still messed up like that. So what's the problem exactly? If I go the background right here, shorthand, blah blah blah. I simply cut this and save. Let's refresh. Alright, so it's going back like that, which is alright, so let's paste it right here. Let's see what's gonna go down. Let's save. Let's refresh. Alright, so this is kind of weird. Let's cut this from here. Let's save and let's go to the home. Well, to the app.blade. I want to go at the part of the body, and I want to go ahead style equals this and save. Alright, so yeah, we included the part of the overflow hidden inside the body right here in the app.blade instead of the CSS files directly. So just close this off. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take care of the login and the register. I'm gonna go to the login like that, and we're gonna do the same as we did in the app.blade and also in the home. We're just gonna comment the old code, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of let's just comment the old code, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna paste our new code. So if we go to login.html like that, and there it is, the header and all of that. We're not gonna pick up the header. We need those sections right here. So there it is, those sections. So just copy this, go right there, and go ahead and save. Alright, so we need to log out in order to access the login and the register pages. So there we go. Let's click login. Alright, so there it is. You can actually see the header right at the top. We have the login and the register links, and we can see you can see the footer down at the bottom, but there's a problem with the register page right here. Let's see, what is it exactly? It is this weird div login dash form row login spad. Alright, we got this background image. Maybe that's the problem. We need to include this. If I just go asset, we go assets slash, and if I go ahead, cut this and save. Alright, so there we go. We got the login, the background image. It's working, but there is still this weird white div right here, which is set dot did dash bg. Right, so what's causing this trouble exactly? Let me see. I simply just cut this and save. Alright, so this is even missing this up a lot more. Let's save it like this. Alright, so actually want to go right here and go right here, style. I'm gonna go margin dash top. I'm gonna go -80 pixels like that and save. Alright, so I guess that the background image right now at the top, but we still have this weird thing right here. I don't know what's going on with this exactly. This part, I don't want this div. Just gonna comment it and save. Alright, so I guess that we can work this out right now, and we can simply I'm just gonna work the the logic of the login page, and we will see what's going on with this design in the next videos or so. So if we look back at our code, let's comment this and let's go back. We can see that we have the form with the method post, and there is the action. I'm just gonna copy this part. Let's go right there, and there is the form and there is the action. I'm just gonna make the method is going to equal post. Alright, so what else? We have also a couple of inputs. Right here we have the email and the password inputs, and those are the most important. So what we need to grab right over here, let's grab the input and the part of the error message. We go down at the bottom of this. We can go ahead right here at the part of the email. Let's paste this in right away. Alright, so this error message part right here, this should trigger some kind of error message if we have something wrong with writing our own email. Maybe we got the wrong email, maybe we forgot to even write something in the input is the name email. So let's also go the password. Let's copy this. Let's go at this part of the input and let's paste like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna save right now. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so what else? Now we have the button right here, the button that type is submit, which is fine, and the class. Alright, so the class doesn't matter, and we do not also want this length, so I'm just gonna comment this like that. So I guess that this is actually everything, and we need to go ahead and check the login right now. So let me comment this and save. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead right now and try and log in. Let's copy this email. Let's now go ahead and paste and post places, and let's. Alright, so we got 419 page expired, and that's because we need to include the CSRF. Save. Let's go back, refresh. Alright, so let's post the email and the password are simply the same, and if I paste them, as you can see right over there, I'm actually going to the home, which means that the logic of the login page is working perfectly. Alright, so I need to log out once more so I can go to the register page, and now we will work with it right away. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go to the register right here, and let me go as I did. Back in the login, I'm just gonna comment this part. Gonna go ahead right here down at the bottom. I'm gonna go to the signup.html, which represents the register page. So let's go ahead right here at those sections. Let me copy both of those. I'm not gonna grab the header. I'm gonna grab the footer, and I think that you know why, because we already included those at the master template. If you look right here at the top, you're gonna see something interesting. You're gonna see that we're extending the apps right here in the layouts folder, which is simply the master template, which will allow us to include the header and the footer. All right, and we're starting a section, and we're passing in the content right here. We're passing the content, and the content word only, because if you look at this part, at the main part right here, you're gonna see ATL content. So this directive right here will allow us to fetch the dynamic body. All right, once we actually extend the app.blade, which is the master template, and once we use the word content. All right, so let's go ahead and paste this like that. Let's go ahead and save. All right, so also we got this weird thing right here. So actually, instead of the data-set bg, we can just go something like style. I'm just gonna try something out. All right, I'm gonna go background dash let me see, background image, or we can just go background, and we can go so I go right here, background URL image. So I simply try to access this. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna include the image using the CSS right here. So background simply, and then we just fetch in the URL right away. So there it is, the URL. Inside the URL, I'm gonna go asset. I'm gonna go assets slash, and I'm gonna go ahead and include my image right here. So there we go, right there. Gonna go also right here. All right, so let's save for now, and let's see what we have. All right, so it's not showing up, which maybe, this is actually background image like this. Let's save. So it's still not showing up. Let me see. Assets slash image normal, blah blah blah. Could we go back and use the set background and finish this up? All right, so I guess this is not going to work, so let me just go Control Z like this. All right, Control Z a couple of times, it will get you back where you were. I'm gonna go assets slash cut this and paste, and I should go right here and save. I should go style, margin dash top minus 80 pixels. Save. All right, so there we go, right there. The image is showing up, but as always, we have this part. I have this weird part right here. We're gonna take care of this later. So let's go ahead and now do the logic, or do the thing with the forms, the input forms. The form inputs. So I have the form right here, the method is post, and there it is, the action, which will allow us to execute this code. And there it is, we need to remove the hashtag, and I'm gonna also go right there, method post like this. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy the name right here, and also the input name, and also the part for the error message. So let's copy those. All right, so let me go Control Z, copy those, and let's go down at the bottom, and there is the name right there. So let me paste this in like that. All right, so what else do we have? We have the email. Copy this and go right at the bottom, and there it is. The email is not at the bottom, it's actually the first input that we have. So yeah, so we also have the password. So there it is. All right, so there it is, the input with the placeholder password. So if I just go right there and save, and what else? I guess that we have right here, we have an extra input, which is the password confirm. I'm just gonna copy the input for it, and I'm gonna go down at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna paste this right here for a second. Let me copy one of those divs. I can actually create a new input for this. Let me cut this div that I just pasted. Let me remove this, and let me go, instead of this div, I'm just gonna go paste like this. All right, so let me go right here. All right, so this should be, I'm gonna go with the placeholder for this one with place placeholder confirm password like this. All right, so, and the button right here, type is submit, which is great. I'm gonna go at this h5, I'm gonna comment this, and that's actually everything. So I'm gonna go at the part for this div container. Let me go ahead and comment this and save. All right, so there we go. All right, so now we got this. So this is the email, the name, the password, and this is the confirmed password. It would be nice if we have a placeholder for like for every and each one of those inputs, so we can actually know what's going on. All right. So if I go ahead and paste this in, it should actually be just password. Let me copy this once again. Do this for the login also, right? Let me paste this, and there it is, the name. And let's paste this, copy, and there we go, save. All right, so there we go, right there. Let's go ahead and register for a new user. So I'm just gonna go right there. I'm gonna go user dot tool at gmail.com. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and this is the name. Let's copy this email and click, yeah, of course. We forgot the CSRF again. Unbelievable. If we go at CSRF like that and save, and actually I want to go down here and I want to go register now, and this will be register and save. Let's go back. Let's refresh this, and let me copy. Actually, we're not going to copy anything. We have to create a new user. So user.new, at gmail.com. Let me just copy this and make this so it will be the name, and I grab the email and keep it as the same as the password. Click register now, and let's see. All right, so we're going to the home, and there it is, our username right over there, which is cool. I'm gonna go right here, and when I click browse, we can actually see our own new new user record right here. So yeah, awesome. So in the next video, I should go ahead and I should also work with the shows, something like this, and I also want to fix some of these design problems. So yeah, this will be all, and I will see you in the next video.